Hey, what's up guys, this is Brad with Spike Fitness, and I want to do a fast video. Recently I did another video about kind of expanding on my home gym and picking up the Y-bar dip attachment for my Titan T3 rack. So as soon as I released that video, had some questions about the setup, and I just want to go through and talk about it real fast and demonstrate what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, just so that you guys can see kind of how I'm applying the Y-bar. And try to avoid too much movement with the rack. So check it out. All right, so first things first. So you can see right here, I have two 100-pound plates that I've got on the plate holder that's sitting on that one corner, and then over here I've got two additional 100-pound plates on that opposite corner to try to give a little bit of stability to the rack because my rack is not bolted down. All right, and just to kind of demonstrate how easy this thing goes on, just like this, got my pin, slip this on, slip it through. Now, it's got this cotter pin that if you want a little bit of extra stability, you can put it through the other side so that it doesn't pop out. So this is kind of my setup and how I've been doing the dip bar. Now, I have noticed some sway, so I'll just do a couple of reps and you guys will see a little bit of the sway in the rack. All right, so two things. I actually kind of don't mind the sway because it throws in some instability that I have to account for and try to be able to control. So I think that yields a little bit better muscle concentration when I'm performing the dips. So on that little example there, I wasn't trying to control it so much because I wanted to demonstrate that sway. But when I am doing my normal sets and stuff like that, I'm trying to be a little bit more focused to not allow that sway to happen. And I definitely feel a lot more muscle exertion by having to control it so tightly. So I see that as kind of a benefit. Now, if I want to have a little bit more security and not have quite as much sway, I found another setup that works, and I'll show that to you right now. All right, so you can see what I've done now is I've actually set up the dip bar inside the rack. So I have, the hundreds on each side that are giving the rack some stability, is just some downward pressure. And then if I set up on the inside of the rack, it doesn't have my weight kind of projected off to the side, adding to that imbalance. It's more centered. So I found that when I do my dips here, the rack is a little bit more stable and doesn't move quite as much. And just for example, I'll do a couple reps. So you can see much less sway. You're still gonna get the same sway on the inside as you will the outside, but it's not quite as much and it's easier to control. So if you have your own rack and it's not bolted to the floor like mine is, then maybe setting it up on the inside is something that you can do. Obviously, you just have to have the consideration that you don't hit your head on the pull-up bar. So if you set it down low enough and just lift up your legs, it should give you enough clearance to be able to perform your dips and not have to worry too much about banging your head. But anyway, so the question was asked about the sway and about my rack, whether or not I have it bolted, and like I said, I don't. So this is kind of how I work with my dip bar attachment to make sure that I don't have too much sway. But then also, like I said, I don't mind a little bit of the sway because I feel like it adds something to the exercise, that little bit of instability. And so it's not too dissimilar from working with like chains or bands or something that just gives you that extra little bit of movement that you have to account for and try to control to give that a little bit extra muscle stimulation. Anyway, that's it guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave in the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond. I appreciate you guys continuing to support me and the channel with likes, shares, and subs. If you haven't joined the channel, I wish that you would. If you've recently joined the channel, thanks for joining the team. Remember guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, find creative ways to set things up and meet your needs. You got to get in, train to spite. You're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Say what you want to say to me now.